Okay, everybody, so you are ready to schedule a campus visit or two. How did you get there? Well, maybe you backwards mapped from some of your career exploration. Maybe you are ready to see some campuses so you can get a sense for some criteria that are important to you, like location or size of campus or type of school in terms of a 4-year institution versus perhaps starting at a 2-year route and then either transferring or finishing up a program at a community college or technical school. At any rate, I've started here on the visits and tours page of Minnesota State University in Mankato. It wasn't very fancy to get there. I Google searched campus visit at Mankato State, and this is where it took me. So if I were interested in doing a campus visit or a tour, I would click on schedule a campus visit. There are a couple different types of campus visits that they have at Mankato, but basically they include in their typical traditional campus visit a walking tour of campus and an admissions presentation gives information on how to get there and how to schedule things. If I really want to just put one on a calendar and get it ready to go, I click on that button and it takes me to the page that kind of reinforces the information I just saw. And talks about how to set up a scheduled time. And here's where I enter the information. I'm going to pick a date, whether it's November, October, whenever it might work for me in the coming days. As you can see, they do these visits on Mondays through Fridays. So again, we're talking about possibly either missing a day of school, or remember that November 1st and November 4th are days that we do not have school in between first and second quarter. So that might be another option to consider. At any rate, fill in all the information. They want to know what you're interested in, and if you don't have something to fill in, don't fill it in. But that'll help them set up a visit that is more catered to what you're looking for and what you might want to learn more about. So that's Minnesota State Mankato. My next tab over, I did the same Google search for St. Thomas up in St. Paul. Got to this visit campus page and it talks about visiting the university. If I scroll down, I'd be interested in a first year student visit. Learn more about them. They have a couple different ways of doing it. Admissions events, information session, and campus tour. Again, is similar to what I was doing with Mankato. 30-minute admissions, 75-minute campus tour. If I want to get on the calendar, I can schedule my visit for weekdays or Saturdays. Talks about when the morning versus afternoon session timelines occur. So it pretty much follows the same pattern of pick a date, pick a part of the day, and you'll fill in some information and you'll go from there. Another example from Inver Hills Community College. Again, if you're looking at either a 2-year program at a community college or a 2+2 where you do 2 years there and transfer to a 4-year institution. Inver Hills has a different campus feel and vibe than a 4-year institution, but there are a lot of similarities. And again, the only way to really learn about it is to go check it out. So they have on-campus Thursday sessions, and they have some virtual visits, but the campus visit does require a sign-up because they have limited spaces, and then it gets into when you're planning to start and what session you might be attending. Those are, again, on Thursdays, middle of the day, so it would require missing at least a part of a day of school. And then last example is Dakota County Technical College. They do have some 2-year community college programming, but primarily they're a technical college in terms of the programs they run. Their info sessions are on Tuesdays on campus, so similar to Inver Hills. They actually partner on a lot of these, so they don't hold them on the same day. So they do a similar approach on Tuesdays. Fill in some info, fill in which session, and you are good to go. So this is just a little quick intro in. Do a Google search on where you want to visit a campus, whatever the name of the school is, followed by campus tour, and it'll take you right to a page that talks about their different visit options, and you can take it from there, whether you want to see one school or see if you can hit a whole bunch of schools in one day's worth of visits. So take this info home, talk about it with your family, and see what makes the most sense for you when you decide you are ready for something like a campus tour.